Ava died on Days of Our Lives, but that's never stopped other Salemites from coming back from the grave, so it shouldn't be a surprise when the villainess resurfaces in Salem. The character was first introduced in February 2008 when Tamara Braun joined the soap. She exited in August of that year, and after a run as a different character, Taylor Walker, in 2011, returned for another run as Ava in December 2015. But by March 2016, the mob princess was dead. Not that death is particularly permanent on Days, as she came back in November 2020. Ava was introduced as a mysterious woman from Steve Johnson's past who stalked his family while they were traveling in Ireland. She sabotaged their plane so they couldn't leave, but that led to the plane crashing and the death of Sean Brady. Ava followed Steve back to Salem where she kidnapped Hope Brady, believing she was his wife, Kayla Brady. Ava was trouble from the very start. Paul Skipper / JPStudios.com Steve managed to calm Ava, and after everyone was safely rescued, it was revealed that the pills Ava had been taking were the cause of her dangerous behavior. After Ava was released on bail, her cousin, Angelo, confided that her father, Martino Vitali, had her drugged. After her father was killed by Bo Brady, Ava put her past behind her and started a relationship with John Black. However, when she was faced with criminal charges regarding the plane crash, Ava skipped bail and left the country. Ava returned to Salem in 2015 and manipulated Joey Johnson into helping her reunite his parents as part of her revenge plan. As time went on, Joey developed feelings for Ava, but she rejected him, claiming she had leukemia and was dying. Kayla was horrified to find Joey and Ava together and warned him to stay away, but he refused. Joey was like putty in Ava's hands. Jill Johnson / JPStudios.com When Joey finally confessed his feelings to his father, Steve filled him in on the horrible truth about Ava. Joey was shocked to hear her litany of crimes, as well as the fact that she may have given birth to Steve's child. Ava knocked Kayla out and kidnapped her, threatening to kill her if Steve didn't go to bed with her. Steve agreed in order to save Kayla, but Joey was appalled at his father's decision. Learning that Ava had planned to frame his mother for attempted murder, a drunken Joey sneaked into Ava's hospital room and smothered her in her sleep. A year later, Steve learned that his son with Ava had not died as they'd been led to believe, and he brought Trip Dalton back to Salem to be with his family. Steve also took the blame for Ava's murder, claiming it was on Nisa orders, but Trip believed he was covering for someone. Unfortunately, he believed he was covering for Kayla, and set out to take revenge by killing her. Eventually, the truth was revealed, but now it turns out that Ava wasn't as dead as everyone thought she was. Ava tried to keep her resurrection under wraps, but that didn't last long and she was arrested. Luckily, she struck a deal with Kayla to not press charges against Joey if she didn't press charges against her. Ava then went into full mama bear mode protecting Trip. Upset to learn that he'd been accused of raping Allie Horton, Ava then accused Charlie Dale of the crime, noting the DNA evidence, DNA he and Trip share since they are brothers. The former mob princess found herself drawn to the heroic cop. XJ Johnson / JPStudios.com Ava pressed Charlie into confessing to the crime, and wanted him to go to the cops to clear Trip's name, so he accused his mom of playing favorites. And fearing what she might do, Charlie knocked Ava out and abducted her. Ray Fernandez rescued her and later invited her to move in with him for her own protection. When Charlie was murdered, Ava was one of the prime suspects, but while she was glad her son was dead, she was actually innocent of killing him. Ava and Rafe eventually gave in to their feelings, going on a date and later having sex. However, after helping Kristen Damara escape police custody, Ava later lied to her new beau about it. Stay tuned to see what happens next. Ad block test, why?